Hello and happy middle of the week. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's Tip of the Day. It is June 19th, 2024, and our tip today comes from Nick Rowley's video, Connecting with the Jury. He says, reflective feeling is when a person is telling me something. I'm listening. To listen, the first step is learning to shut up. That means both your mouth, your words, and your mind, and really take in what the person is saying. The next step is to actually let what that person is saying come inside of you and to feel it. Yes, this is wise. This is worth really taking in. We talk about active listening, and what Nick's done here is broken that down. What exactly does that mean? Well, first of all, it means being a vessel, right? That it's not just that you're not talking to give someone physical space to speak, but that you've stopped thinking. We don't really stop thinking, but that we're not sitting there actively thinking about what's my next question? How am I going to use this? Am I going to strike this person? No, I'm not thinking about those things. The thoughts are, if those thoughts come in my mind, I recognize that and set them aside and return to the moment of being with the juror, listening to them, not interrupting, and really listening. Now, the second part is very important. Nick calls it reflective feeling. So not only am I taking that in and understanding it, I'm feeling it. And that includes, where does it come from? What does that feel like? So maybe somebody's saying something, maybe has a political bent, or could, if I'm just listening to the words. And instead of taking that in and analyzing why I think that person's wrong, or doing mental gymnastics, well, what would it mean to think that's right? How about the feeling behind that, right? I think that there's a lot of bridging or potentially bridging our political divides that can happen when not looking at the issue. I mean, the issues, there's different sides. That's part of humanity. That's part of our country. So let's say an issue of immigration or border security, right? Just the words we use can change that. But however someone might feel about that, how about instead of the arguments and the data, which is all important, but how about understanding where the person, maybe who believes differently than you do, where they're coming from as a matter of feeling? Are they feeling afraid? What's the fear? Are they feeling, well, you get the idea. I don't need to, the point is not to analyze immigration and border security, but rather to get to the feelings behind these things. Now with jurors, they might be saying things like, I think there's too many lawsuits, or I don't know if I could give punitive damages, or I heard about that McDonald's coffee case, or whatever the current version of that might be. And so we're listening to that, we're taking it in. What does that feel like? Can we mirror that person's feelings, now have a conversation with them, which might just be, wow, that seems scary, or whatever your response in the moment is. We can't guess that, because you need to be in the moment and give a genuine response. And you cannot do that without this reflective feeling that Nick so wonderfully describes in some detail. Let's take a deep breath together and just be grateful to be alive this Wednesday. May the work we do today help to reduce suffering in the world. May it help repair the world. May our work show that law can be a unifying and guiding force for good in this world. May we fiercely and compassionately champion our clients' causes. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. Let this sound take you to a sacred place, whether that be a place of meditation, of prayer, or just let the sounds wash over you and remind you, it's Wednesday, wake up, go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.